Saudis to conduct 157 flights between Iran and 4 Chinese cities, in breach of its own government flight ban with China. We found that 10 additional flights were used for aid and to evacuate Iranian citizens. By the middle of February, the virus was at its peak in China and spreading at an alarming rate in Iran. Videos start to appear on social media of hospitals being overrun. And by the end of the month, the BBC reported that at least 210 people had died across the country. But Iran's official figure was 34. Mahan Air wasn't only flying to China, it also flew to Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq, countries with strong ties to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. This caused widespread alarm.
في حزب فتح حسابه مطار بيروت كرمال إيران، ليش؟ ما عم بفهم، أي متى بده يكون أهم شيء بالنسبة لك الشعب اللبناني؟
It seems these fears were justified. Lebanon's first case of COVID-19 was announced on the 21st of February, a 41-year-old woman returning from a pilgrimage to Qom. A picture of her passport was posted on Twitter. And in Iraq, the first official case was reported on the 24th of February. It was this Iranian student. We can confirm that both Lebanon and Iraq's patient zero were passengers on Mahan Air flights. A Mahan Air insider told the BBC that as flights continued around the region, more than 50 of their cabin crew were showing symptoms of COVID-19. They say that their calls for PPE were ignored by the company, and they were given this non-disclosure agreement to sign, threatening them with prosecution if they spoke out. They also say they're being blamed for spreading the virus to their loved ones and in the country. There were other airlines flying in and out of Iran at this time, but Mahan Air was the only one operating on such a large scale. The flight tracking data reveals that there were a further 82 flights around the world. All these countries must have given the airline permission to land, and they did so despite their own travel bans with Iran. The airline's links to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard may have given Mahan Air the cover it needs to continue to do some business around the world, helping to spread the coronavirus and endanger people's lives. Noala Magafi, BBC News.